And I think the the primary way through which I judge the effectiveness of any meeting series is to write stuff down. And this is probably one of the most common things I see people mess up. Um, they have a meeting. They like, I feel good about that. I got stuff done. I feel better about myself. But nothing like really manifests in terms of actual impact or behavior change because you didn't actually take the time to reflect and write it down. And so for every meaningful meeting series that you have, certainly with your manager, but also with other people like your tech lead, your designer, your product manager, whoever else you might have, you have to write things down. And there are actually a lot of tools that you could use for this. Historically, what I've done is I just have like a Google Doc, and it's really dead simple. I put the date, I put the notes of what we talked about, and I put like action items. And I think there's a couple different impacts of doing this. Number one, it helps helps you come in with an agenda of what you want to get out of the meeting, right? And you can make the decision on whether you want to share this meeting notes doc with the person who you're meeting. And if you do, then I feel like that also has an added benefit of basically communicating to that person that, hey, I really care about our relationship and our time. And I've put in some thought ahead of time on what we should like what we should actually talk about. And that actually goes a long way in having a more productive conversation. And actually, there's a meta point here as well, which is I think really important, which is that these kind of non-verbal ways to communicate that you care about something, those go a long way in changing how you're perceived. And we talked about this in the promotion session. So I'm trying to like link it back to previous sessions we've had. A lot of a lot of promotion is about perception. And I think when you do the effort, the legwork to say, hey, I'm going to spend just literally 5 or 10 minutes to do some thinking about what I want to talk about and what are the highest leverage things that I want you to know about, it changes how people think about you and say, this person really cares. And when you start to care, they start to care. If you start to care about the relationship and about your career growth, the people around you will start to care about your career growth. And so there's a really powerful impact here of actually regularly writing things down from your meetings.